What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video today. And I'm recording this shortly after finding out the news that the new AP Top 25 poll has been released. I'm going to talk about how it's going to change during the season because there are some updates to the AP poll, and it's not going to work like it usually does. I'm going to talk what I think about the AP poll, what it's going to look like without certain teams on it, and all the above. So, let's get into it. So the new AP poll has been released, and I'll read you off the top 25. Number 1, Clemson. Number 2, Ohio State. Number 3, Alabama. Roll Tide. Number 4, Georgia. Number 5, Oklahoma. Number 6, LSU. Number 7, Penn State. Number 8, Florida. Number 9, Oregon. Number 10, Notre Dame. Number 11, Auburn. Number 12, Wisconsin. Number 13, Texas A&M. Number 14, Texas. Number 15, Oklahoma State. Number 16, Michigan. Number 17, USC. Number 18, North Carolina. Number 19, Minnesota. Number 20, Cincinnati. Number 21, UCF. Number 22, Utah. Number 23, Iowa State. Number 24, Iowa. And number 25, Tennessee. Very interesting top 25. This is not really what my rankings would look like, and I'll make the announcement right here. A lot of you do want to hear my rankings that I do every year. My preseason rankings, those will come out tomorrow. So stay tuned tomorrow. Those will come out tomorrow. But anyways, I disagree with this a lot, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. We will talk about that tomorrow. Not right now. I'll talk about some disagreements, but we'll talk about a lot of it tomorrow in my top 25 rankings. But yeah, that's a very interesting top 5. Clemson, Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia, Oklahoma. That's what most people have their top 5. I would include LSU in there. I would definitely include LSU in there. You can take that as foreshadowing for tomorrow, but I would definitely include LSU in there. So, very interesting. I have a lot of disagreements. Some teams are ranked too high. Some teams are ranked too low. I think USC is a little bit too high. I think North Carolina might be a little low. I think Oklahoma State might be a little bit too high. I think Texas A&M might be a little bit too high because I always have high hopes for Texas A&M and they never turn out. They disappoint me every season. And I'm not even a Texas A&M fan. I just think they're going to do good, and then they just don't. But, very interesting list. Now, I'm going to explain how it's going to work because this season, of course, the virus is going to affect a lot of things. So, how the AP poll is going to work. 2 weeks into the season, presuming we have a season, I hope we do have a season. 2 weeks into the season, whoever's not playing, so Big Ten and Pac-12, what it looks like now, they will be cut from the rankings. And after week 2, there'll be a new ranking. Won't include anybody that's not playing. So you see Ohio State's gonna drop. Penn State's gonna drop. Oregon's gonna drop. Who else? USC is gonna drop. Michigan's gonna drop. Minnesota's gonna drop. Utah's gonna drop. So many teams are going to drop out of this top 25 after week 2. It's going to be interesting to see. And that allows for some teams that may not be that good to absolutely skyrocket in these rankings. Maybe some surprise teams in there. I mean, you could see Texas and Texas A&M in the top 10 with all these teams getting cut. It's going to be an interesting season, and you got to think back to what was the year? Was it 2017 or 2018? My memory's not that good. Where UCF went on their run and went undefeated, and got the number 7 or 8 spot. Imagine this year, but they cut out 2 of the conferences. Could a lower conference, assuming they play their seasons, could a non-Power 5 team make the playoffs finally? Could they? It'll be interesting to see. You'll see a lot of teams very, very high that don't usually get that high. You might see North Carolina in the top 10. I do think North Carolina is very good, though. You might see Oklahoma State in the top 10. And like I said, one of these lower conferences, non-Power 5 teams are going to jump in there, probably. It's going to be very interesting to see. This season is going to throw us for a loop. I just hope we have a season at this point. But yeah, very, very interesting rankings, and I'll give you my full opinions on them tomorrow. Probably tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening. I'll make that video and upload it and tell you my personal top 25. But don't be shy to leave your opinions in the comments below and tell me what you're thinking about this, because I do want to hear your opinions. Or you can wait with me till tomorrow. I don't care. But leave me your opinions, how you think this is gonna work, what teams maybe could skyrocket into the top 25 because we're getting out the Big Ten and the Pac-12. Just what you think of this in general. And thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Peace.